What is up, guys? CINNAStixx here with another gameplay commentary. Sorry it's been a while, but been kind of busy with work and all, especially being that we're preparing for this weekend at work. It's going to be Father's Day, so we're going to be pretty busy. But I know I've been having a lot of requests for many different weapons, and I really didn't know what to do. But being that it got the most, I'm going to go ahead and do the Elites MP443. It's the only variant I own, and I own it for two of my characters. That would be my Recon, obviously, and my Engineer. I did like it before it was nerfed, being that it did so much damage at such a high rate and such high accuracy for hipfire that it was the ideal weapon for taking out the CINNAsTixx users. Now, the standard amount of ammunition you get for this weapon and the Elites version, it would be about, I want to say 19, yeah, right. But one of the disadvantages, I gotta say to this gun right there, if you noticed, right as soon as I used it, it was the overall aim down sight accuracy. It has better hip fire accuracy, as you saw before when I had hip fired someone. So that's the best thing you would probably want to go for, is hip fire spray with it. No matter what range it may be, it does benefit from the hip fire accuracy. It has a nice tight little grouping. But as for the damage, at long range, like most, it's going to be around 11 to 12, and at closer ranges, it's going to stay in the mid-20s, which is really good, being that you're putting out the damage at quite a high rate, especially for a pistol. Now, for the summer giveaway thing, of course, I used it on my Recon. I wanted to rank it up to 24 since I'm just a little speck away. Also, I tend to use a lot of bandages on my Recon. I like to live as long as I can, especially because if you're going up against other Recons, you're not going to last long, being that it only takes 1 to 2 shots. Besides that, you guys should know for the reload time that most pistols, it's pretty quick. For this one, it's slightly slower than most, slightly. It does have a better fire rate than some of the ones I've used, especially being that with the fire rate it has, though the M1911 can be just as fast, it actually maintains that accuracy when firing from the hip and maintains that damage. So it can be ideal over the well, it could be ideal over the I want to say the Elites in 1911. As for the MP443, I mean the P226, sorry. As for the P226, that one would probably, I still find it's one of the best pistols, especially for the Recon class. The MP443 kind of works better on a medic or an assault. I mean, it can still take down a shotgun user with ease, being that it relies so much on the hip fire. Another OP36. So that's kind of what my thought of the pistol, what class you should use it on. Sorry guys, it seems like it's been forever since I did a commentary. I apologize for this. And accidentally, I want to say I did a review on the Range Ace ballistic, and when I did it, the audio did not work. Like, you could hear the game, but you could barely hear me speaking, and I did really good, like really good in the match. I ended up deleting it, and then I realized, like, oh dude, I had like you know, like a couple no-scope kills, and I would have liked to have shown those, but then I realized that it's like, oh, you know, the audio's not working. I had already deleted it, so I mean, I know I can go back into my files and get it, or however, but I'm not even gonna fight and bother with it. Now, not much else to say about this weapon. I have seen that the standard can really tear some people up. I've been killed by it, and it seems like only 5 shots kills me. You know, it's really a great gun. I mean, no matter what variant, I've seen more of the Elites. Actually, I've seen less of the Elites and everything lately since the nerf. You actually see more of the standard, and it actually does really well. I haven't used the standard. I should just rent it for a day and try it out, but I figured, oh, you know, I already have the Elite, so I practically have, you know, the best you can get. But I have seen the standard do substantial, just amazing damage. I'm not going to do my best here. I'm being a try-hard, you know, I know you guys just want to see the pistol in action, so that's what I'm trying to do. concentrating. Now you get a total of 4 magazines with this pistol. As you guys should know, most pistols you get a total of 4 magazines. So that's just 4 magazines with 19 rounds total in each magazine. As you see there, the aim down sight accuracy, like I said, is just terrible. It's much more effective firing from the hip there. As for going up against guys like Elo here, again with an M249 or any type of machine gun, it's probably not the best thing to do. Maybe at close range, because they'll be struggling to try to hip fire, because besides the RPK, that's the only machine gun right now for the medic class that actually has legitimate hip fire accuracy. So your best bet is to get in close quarters with this weapon. As you see there. Now, as for other things to come, I know I need to do, I'm going to be working on the default weapons pretty soon. Besides that, I know there's some more like shotguns I need to do, among other things. So I'll get around to all that eventually. Just as long as you, whatever you guys suggest first. I'm not going to do the camos because they're kind of pointless now that I see it. I mean, nothing really special. I mean, the VSS is, it's unique, it's good on its own, but there's other stuff to come. I know eventually the PDWR is going to come out, and the M27 IAR is going to come out. Sorry if I said that wrong, I'm not really paying much attention at the moment. So, but we're all going to see that pretty soon, and I'm really looking forward to those weapons, and I have the money saved up to get them, so I'm going to continue to save that money. So you guys can all see that, so I can have it, be the first one out. I'm so distracted. Got a lot of guys talking to me right now, and then I just told them I'm doing a commentary, so they're gonna know. Wow, I really rose to the ranks now. I was doing pretty bad at first. You got to get used to it. It's not a gun. It's not a gun I ever use, so as you can tell. But I mean, it's a pistol nonetheless, so it's easy to get used to. As for using it as a primary, as you see, it does really well. I would have really liked to have gotten this weapon for my medic. I'd like to use it for him. It's one of my... right now, I'm really enjoying it, being that I just went 23-8 with a pistol, so I really do enjoy that. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go into my loadout screen and give you all the actual stats on the weapon. Alright guys, let me give you a forewarning. I'm speaking with someone in Steam chat right now, so you'll see their stuff pop up or hear about it in the background, but just disregard it. Now to the main deal here. I'm going to go to my inventory. Oh yeah, let me just show off the little VSS jungle camo. If y'all hadn't seen it already, this is what it looks like. Nothing special, I like the little tape add-on and all that, but that's pretty much the only satisfaction I get out of it. Now, for the stats of the Elites MP443. The damage is high, coming in at like at least 20 to mid-20s for close quarters. At longer ranges, it will go to the 10s to 11 to 12. It kind of rises within the ranges they're coming in at, but you'll typically see around 11. Accuracy is high, only for hip fire, I find. If you're firing aim down sights, I don't know why, it is highly inaccurate, and this is one of the only pistols you'll see that with. Now the ammo is 19 and 5. I had said 4 magazines, but it's 5 magazines. I guess I'm thinking of the M9 has 4 magazines total, but that's 5 magazines total of 19 rounds, and it takes a little less than 5 rounds to kill somebody. Sometimes depends where you're aiming for, but you probably won't be aiming because the hip fire is the best. The range is medium. It's always been a close quarters weapon. Never really seen anybody dominate with it at longer range, especially now, being that the damage is so low at long ranges. I wouldn't even use it to finish someone off at longer distances, especially because you're going to have to fight with aiming down sights with it. Now, it is fast semi-auto. It does seem really fast. Sometimes it could seem faster than the M1911, but I still think the M1911 is the fastest. Maybe they're even, just because the way it sounds, or the firing animation, it just seems slower, or whatever, maybe throwing me off. But besides that, not much else to say for this weapon. I'm glad I finally got around to doing it. I'm sure you guys are going to ask for the Rex or one of the shotguns eventually, and I'll be more than glad to do them because I need some suggestions, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Um, but besides that, guys, not much else to say. Once again, I keep saying that. But as always, guys, thanks for the continued support. I hope to start getting into new things. I want to, maybe do a round on Gunmaster on Battlefield 3 now that I got Premium, and all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do, and to kind of branch out through other games. I know someone had asked if I would do Medal of Honor Warfighter when it came out. I can do like some multiplayer matches, it depends, but I won't really do like a walkthrough. And go through the campaign and all. I never really got into that because it's kind of an experience of my own. Once I play a campaign, it's for the first time, especially when a new game like that comes out, it's something that I enjoy just doing on my own. I don't really want to kind of do you get where I'm going at, guys. But besides that, guys, much love and respect on the battlefield, soldiers. Peace. I'll talk to you guys next time. Give me some suggestions.